So my overall thoughts here on full self-driving. So welcome to Teslas in Canada. Today we're going to be testing out full self-driving here in my Tesla Model Y. And we will let it turn here for us. I will say it does get up to the speed limits very quickly after a stoplight. So that is one thing to be aware of. It may be a little bit different than your driving style in general. Just what I've noticed. And then I do notice that like going around that corner there slows me down quite a bit because it's unsure of what's coming around the corner. So it does have some things that I don't really enjoy too much. Now, this is really a test in a neighborhood right now, so it's not a place where personally I would typically use it, but this full self-driving, it is designed to be able to take you from point A to point B, so I figured we may as well make this driving test here. So let's see how it does here. Puts the blinkers on, starts slowing me down. Takes a look around and off we go. Now it does prompt you quite a bit to basically make sure you keep your eyes on the road. And there is a camera up here just above the rear view mirror. So it does keep an eye on you at all times to make sure you are actually paying attention and you're not just dozing off or you're on your phone or something. So there are some safety aspects of it that are here. Some people don't like it because some people, they go ahead and use full self-driving in order to be on their phone, but that's not the purpose of it at this point. Sometime in the future, maybe we'll be there, but right now, it's not, 100% there. Now it's definitely improved a lot since I last tried full self-driving. I had a free trial, I want to say last summer, but I only used it like 2 or 3 times because I was not comfortable with it. But it is super handy on longer road trips. So when I go back to Florida here, I'm going to use it for that trip. And it'll be nice to have that, especially driving basically 4,700 kilometers there and back and driving around. And I will likely be just the primary driver on my way there and back, so it will be handy to have that. So as you can see, it keeps you in the left lane to pass, and then it will switch lanes for you and things like that. So we will see that shortly after this red light here. If you guys can't see it, but it's coming up, there's a red light. I will show you how to change lanes. So you can kind of prompt it to do things, which is a handy feature. So I could just put my blinker on and it'll switch lanes for me. And I don't know if you can see the camera angle, but yeah, I don't have my foot doing any of the braking or accelerating. The car is fully doing that on its own. Now the mode I have it in is not the aggressive driving or assertive driving. I just have it in kind of the normal driving so that it's not being too aggressive and it's not being too timid, because I want it to make sure that I'm not cutting people off unnecessarily, changing lanes 100 times, because I do actually have the setting changing it to do minimal lane changes, but then again I do end up prompting it to do lane changes. Like, well, let's see, I'll just change lanes here anyways. There's a car blocking the lane in front of me. I could wait till Tesla figures it out, but I may as well stay ahead of it. Okay. There we go. Now, when I come around the corner here, sometimes it does think it's a 60 zone here, so it'll slow me down quite a bit. Although I have a yellow light, which is now red. And it did not slow down as I would have slowed down, but still stopped for me, so that is all good. Should have brought my water. I'm getting thirsty talking to you guys. But yeah, full self-driving. Would I pay the $11,000 Canadian or $8,000 US for it? No. Would I buy a used car that has full self-driving? Yes. I would opt for that because it's maybe going to cost you $1,000 or $2,000 more than a similar condition car without full self-driving. But I wouldn't pay for it, pay that huge lump sum. If they keep it at the $99 a month, or even if it's higher, it is worth it to use on road trips and things like that. So hopefully they do keep it like that, because it will be very handy for longer road trips and things like that when you want to use it. And yeah, but I wouldn't personally pay for it for long term, but I know some people I know just love full self-driving and they use that like all the time, and that's their main way of traveling and getting around. But me myself personally love being in control of the car and driving it on my own. But having full self-driving right now free for a month is something I wanted to try out, test out for you guys, because last time I had it I just didn't enjoy it and I didn't feel like making a video of it. Yeah, that was just my preference. But again, at the time back then, we didn't have this full screen and the technology of where it was at and the learning ability that it had done so far back then was just not there yet. So where it's at now is in a much better spot, and I'm much more comfortable allowing it to take control, drive, stop, take the turns, all of that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this drive, but when we get to the destination, I'm actually going to stop the full self-driving before we get to my work, and we're going to go to a parking lot and test out kind of the parking assists and things like that, because I haven't tested that. Maybe we'll test out Summon and see how that works with the car as well. So stay tuned, we will be there. And we are here at a parking lot, and I kind of want to test how it is. So you can see it's got, yeah, the parking spots here. So as I pull ahead, basically select one, let it stop, and hit start. Okay, so this is interesting. See how long it takes. Be interesting to test this when there's another car around. I know it's just driving right through the line, but obviously it can see what's going on. So let's see. Awesome. So yeah, that did a good job, but I could definitely park that a lot faster myself. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no. Look at that. My screen's frozen. So anyways, good example on what to do when your screen's frozen like that. Can't do anything. what you have to do is, to reset the car, you're just going to hold both. Oh wait, nope. Hold both these down at the same time, and your screen will turn fully off. So the screen is turned off now. Everything else still works, like you can drive the car. If I put this on, I can drive it. As you can see, I'm driving it. Everything's good that way. I can go park it, can do whatever. But yeah, screen's resetting. Computer will fully turn back on. I haven't had to reset the car here yet. I have on the other car. So my overall thoughts here on basically full self-driving. It is great. It's functional. It has a purpose. Personally, I would use it for longer trips, things like that. Highway driving when I'm doing that. It's very handy to have. Does the lane changes, all of that. Not worth the $11,000 Canadian or $8,000 US. I would just pay the $99 a month if you're going to do that. Because over that time, that's gonna, yeah, you could have it for 6-7 years. By then, it should come out at a cheaper price. I don't see it being $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for full self-driving, but you never know. Tesla's goal, though, is to bring down the price point of all cars and bring affordability down. So I can't see them just jacking up full self-driving to astronomical rates. They've pretty much got it at a point where they can start mass selling it and mass subscribing it out and making substantial profit on it. Now there's still stuff to work out, but now if you're at this point, the video's over and I'm still driving to my destination after I did that awesome jump cut. But yeah, we're just driving there. Thank you if you've watched this video and you've watched a lot of my other videos. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching my videos. You do help by liking the video, commenting on the video, sharing on the video, and any of the affiliate links down below. If you're in need of any products, anytime you guys buy those, I get a commission or cut, and it goes directly to me, and it helps support the channel and my family. So I appreciate that. Appreciate all of you who support and watch the videos, and for those of you that I've met out and about in the public, it's been cool to see like kind of the reach that YouTube has. It is a very interesting platform, I must say. So thank you for the support and watching the channel. And yeah, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and yeah, have a blessed day.